All right, for this next example, I'm going to start with a percent this time. I'm going to start with 40%. Okay, so I can convert it to a fraction or to a decimal. I'm going to do percent to fraction first. So I'm going to write this number over 100, and I'm only going to look at the 40. So put that over 100. Then I can simplify. I can simplify by 10 because they both end with 0. So if I divide 40 by 10, I get 4. And if I divide 100 by 10, I get 10. I can simplify again. They are both even numbers, so they're divisible by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 2/5 should be our fraction. I'm going to also go this way and then this way just to make sure we still get 2/5. All right, so to convert a percent to a decimal, we're going to divide by 100 or move the decimal 2 to the left. Here's a cool trick. Decimal has an L. That means if we want the decimal, we move the decimal to the left. And percent has this bold R. So if we want to make a percent, we'd be moving the decimal to the right. Okay, but since we're trying to make a decimal, we'll move the decimal point to the left. And you're thinking, hey, there isn't a decimal point. Well, there is, we just don't always have it. Think about having $10. You don't see a decimal point either if I write it like this, but I could add a decimal and put some zeros after it. So there's really a decimal right here. And so I'm going to move it 2 to the left. So it'll be right here. All right. Then we want to have some digit in front of the decimal. So I'm going to add a 0 in front because 0 is the same as nothing. So if we were to say this, remember, it's rude to point. So I would say 4/10. I could say 40/100 also, but 4/10 is good enough. This 0 here is insignificant, so we don't really have to worry about it. All right, let's say we want to make a fraction. So to go from decimal to fraction, we say it and then we write it. 4/10. 4/10. And then you simplify it. Divide them both by 2. And then you will end up getting 2/5. Pretty cool.